Do you want to be in
Oh,
it,
I'm about to sneeze. Got a hay fever.
Oh, look. That is a lovely light.
It's not. It's awful. Are you being sarcastic?
Very high def. How are we all doing this Sunday morning?
Clearly, I'm not brilliant.
I've just seen the news. Apparently, 6 million pints were drunk last night.
Oh, not by us.
Not by us.
Lola, would you like to come and say hello? So I'm feeling excited and good this morning, but
It's a beautiful day down here in London.
I'm really wheezy. Who is this? Who is this coming?
I've got 2 people on.
Good morning. Good morning.
3 people. Sarah, I saw a picture of you holding a pint. You are one of the 6 million pints.
Here we are.
I was actually just looking at photos, apparently.
6 of you, 7 of you. Oh, morning.
We did go out for a drink, but we were early doors, so
we were
I was just
so
looking
early.
at all the news sites, of course, got pictures of
Morning, Victoria.
thousands of people milling in the streets at closing time.
Good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Sarah. Hello. Everyone say hello underneath. Yeah, we went out to the place we got married. So the Princess of Wales in Primrose Hill, and it was so nice to be out, wasn't it? It was so lovely. And we saw some familiar faces, and yeah, I know.
And we were home in bed at 8 o'clock.
I'm not actually even joking. You know, I'm like the lightweight queen.
We're going to have to work on staying up later.
An Aperol spritz and a glass of wine, and I was in bed. I'm not joking. Mummy Wiley, I think you're in the group. I think my mum's in this group.
True story.
True story. I messaged her.
A takeaway Claire was like, "Oh, I'm hungry." Got home, she ate it, and she's like, "I'm going to bed now."
Well, it's takeaway day. We're going to be all healthy today. So yesterday we didn't actually end up eating at the pub, did we? Just had a few drinks, and then
you were in bed by 9. Yeah, Sarah.
Oh, but 7:30. 7:30. That is. It was just took Lola out, and he was like, "Claire, it's still light outside." I was like, "I don't care."
I took Lola out for her last little ablutions.
licking.
I got back to like a flat in darkness. Claire snoring in the bed.
I wasn't.
Still blazing sunlight outside.
Oh dear, Lola, do you want to come in? She looks all. I feel like you want to be involved in this morning. How is everyone anyway? How is everyone? That's a nice shake I made you.
Very nice shake.
So I've decided to start. You're so rock and roll. I know. I just wow, you win. I know it's ridiculous. I started to make our shakes in the morning, haven't I? Mine are nicer. Aren't they?
You probably left something out. Something vital.
Why? What do you mean? No, I
Just
haven't.
put greens in it.
I put greens in it. I didn't put your collagen for your skin in it. I'm going to embarrass you now. James puts
It's not for my skin.
collagen.
It's for my tendons and ligaments.
Oh, morning, Claire.
As we age, we
Feeling fab today, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I am actually feeling fab today because I went to bed at 7:30 and only had 2 drinks yesterday. But the hay fever. I think it's the plane trees. You said
Plane trees
The
are
plane trees of
notorious
London.
for their irritation, their pollen causes, and there's many of them in London because they're also very good at cleaning and filtering the air.
I only asked about plane. I love you. So one of the questions that we had in was from Sam, saying about her knees.
Sam, difficult to know. I saw Sarah Thompson said, "Get your feet checked out." I mean, when they're open again, I get down to like a runner's need. I get them to. I don't think they charge for it.
Runner's need.
Other places do it. Other programs, but they'll actually analyse your gait, and then if you need to, make adjustments to your shoes because sometimes it can be from that.
How are your glutes now? Because honestly, it's if you're not stretching your glutes every time you're exercising or doing stretches actually every day. I know I have to say I do hear when people say, "Oh, it's so boring." But even if you're not doing a workout and you haven't done a workout that day, you should always stretch afterwards. Always. But even if you're not doing anything, sadly, once we become a certain age, then we should be doing especially glute stretches every single day. We must, because actually it's the tight glutes that cause so many lower back issues and knee issues and even like ACL injuries and things. So whole back of both legs is still really tight. Right, so your hamstrings.
So glutes and hamstrings, interesting.
But I'm stretching loads. You are stretching loads. Right.
More stretching.
I would, yeah, I mean, even going for walks and things, just make sure that you're wearing like really, really good, comfortable shoes that support you. Pretzel stretch. The pretzel stretch. Oh, hi, Rihanna. Good morning. Yeah, I mean, even doing that, making sure that I think the trainer thing might be a really good point. What shoes are you wearing? What trainers are you wearing? More pretzel stretches. You've got to do your pretzel stretches, Sam. You have to. But it is frustrating. I know. Like I went for my first run here. God, last Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays ago. I can't remember where we got back now. I don't even. It's been such a whirlwind. But I went for my first run, and yeah, because it's a different terrain from Marbella, which is just straight and flat, just even going up Primrose Hill and then coming down the other side. Oh my goodness! Like I had to slow right down because actually it's the coming down a hill that's worse on your knees. So I had to take it really, really steady. But yeah, my On trainers, I have to say, are a thing of beauty. They're a real gift, and you've just got a new pair as well, haven't you? Of Asics.
No, Under Armour.
Under Armour.
Trainers make a big difference if I don't run.
Yeah.
They do.
I think so.
I mean, it's mainly for running, but if you're walking a lot. Imagine if all your feet is off, if you're rolling your foot slightly, and if you're walking a lot all the time, then that's just going to keep compounding up.
Elaine said, if you see a physio who does a gait analysis, they will give you moulded insoles for running trainers. A game changer for me. I now buy neutral trainers and just put the insoles in instead. Fantastic. Oh, Elaine.
I think that's your next step, Sam, when you're able to get a gait analysis, from physio or runner's need or somewhere like that.
Yeah, Sam, have a read of what Elaine just said. There should be... We'll see if the physio... Because I know you were seeing a physio, so see if the physio that you go to do something like that. They should have suggested that, if they do, but who knows. Okay, thanks. It is really frustrating, isn't it? Bless you. So what else have we got?
What other questions do we have, too?
Me too. I got mine from a chiropodist. Okay. Perfect. So, we asked you for suggestions for podcast episodes last week, didn't we? And actually, Sam, it was one of your ones that Elaine, we are going to do macros, I promise. But we did one around boundary setting, and we've had some really, really nice comments about it and some lovely responses about that. So if you haven't listened to it already, it's all about kind of boundary setting and how actually it's not just you that negatively impacts when you don't set your boundaries. It's actually everyone else around you. So really, I have to say, like a really good one. It was also about our personal experience of setting boundaries or not.
Or not.
Or not. So yeah, it's quite a sweet one. So go and have a listen to that. Oh, hey Mark, how you doing? Lovely to see you here. Loved your series. Didn't make Friday night, but everything else we did. We didn't make it, I'm afraid. But I'm sure it went amazingly well. We've had a couple of people say that they were on it and they loved it. So well done. That's awesome. I wonder what you've got planned for your Sunday. I think Mark's doing his walk today, aren't you? Your Whitmansworth walk. Are you? Charity walk. Let us know. I think we might. Or is that next Sunday? Take a walk into Soho. I think we might. We're going to go down through Regent's Park and into Soho. I don't know if Lola will make it. Yes, it did. Friday night was amazing. Oh, great. Well done. So yes, Lola is the laziest dog ever. I don't think she's going to make a walk through Regent's Park down into Soho. I think we might have to get the tube down to Soho if we want to go down there. Which would be weird because I haven't been on a tube for 8 months. Oh yeah, sponsored walks today. Oh, okay. Enjoy it, Mark. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm intrigued by James's collagen. Is it really? No. Because, as we age, we naturally produce less collagen, which is why our tendons and ligaments get tighter and we become more injury prone. So I like to start. I've just started in the last 3 or 4 months supplementing with collagen just to. I noticed I was getting up in the morning. My ACL was very tight, so it was for his skin. An idiot. You put that on your face. I know, but collagen in your skin. Frankie the puppy is off for his first walk today. Maybe I need some. Yeah, get some collagen. You say it's only for your face. You made me order some stuff off of Boots with collagen in it. That is for my face. It's just embarrassing you now. And you're the first one to keep. You've almost gone through that tube of that collagen foam
I've got
stuff.
a big face.
Maymonita, la 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 la. What else is going on today? I feel like we just get on here and have a little witter and a chat. And then,
Nice, good.
I know, it always cheers us up. Just one other thing. I was just on a quick catch up with one of my clients before this, and I just wanted to share something with you. She's stalled on her fat loss at the moment. Lunchtime yoga in
Victoria Park.
lovely.
Lovely.
Oh, that'd be gorgeous. So she's stalled on her fat loss. And we've been like picking apart reasons why it might be happening. And there are various different reasons that it might be happening, that her fat loss has stalled. But I actually said to her, what is your heart rate on your Apple Watch when you're doing your HIIT training? And I'm not gonna share all the exact, but it was basically not high enough. Her highest heart rate, and it will vary for everyone, which is why I don't want to give a number, because we've made these mistakes before, and then people, it's completely. But what I would say is she was doing a Peloton, and she told me what her heart rate was on a Peloton. And I was like, and she was like, that's pushing us. And I was like, okay, what is it when you're doing your HIIT? And she told me, and I was like, well, why isn't your heart rate as high doing your HIIT as when you're doing that? Because it should be, and it can be, and it must be. Because otherwise you're not going into the fat burning zone. So actually, one of the things that we're going to do for next week is she's going to share what it's saying on her watch, just so I can see what heart rate range she goes up to doing her HIIT. Because actually it dawned on her that she's doing her HIIT workouts and she's not pushing herself enough, which is fine. It's understandable, but in order to get the results, you need to literally, we say it's the talk test. If you're not literally, you see what I'm like on live hits. I push myself, so does James, to the point where you cannot, well, I can always speak, but I can always speak, unfortunately. But like literally like, you know, utterly not being, that's the level. If you've got anything left in the tank, you want it out, you want to push down on that accelerator and be so out of breath you cannot talk for every single hit. And you don't want to pace it. Every working period of your hit, the interval, the intensity needs to be that level of intensity. Don't pace yourself. For every interval, go that hard and then pull back when you're at a rest. Don't pace it out. You won't get great results unless you're doing that.
Forget the first I is for intensity.
In so that interval.
You should go hard.
So, yeah, I'll be really interested to see what her results are, because she was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, but if you're doing that on a Peloton, why aren't you? Because you can easily get that doing HIIT. That's how I don't have a Peloton. We don't have a running machine. We get our fat burning results from our HIIT, going really, really hard.
Claire's asking about twitching legs.
Oh,
yes,
magnesium.
Magnesium's a really good supplement generally to help with that, help reduce that. But if it's a specific muscle group, the other thing is magnesium oil. You can apply it topically, so you can get magnesium oil and rub it into the leg muscles, and that should help with that, and with general soreness as well. Don't
they say, the quinine in... I've heard this as well. Don't quote me on this, because I used it's restless leg syndrome, isn't it? You know, I used to have a little bit of this. And then it went, so I didn't actually take it any further. But I remember reading somewhere that the quinine that they use to put in things like tonic water. So use zero calorie tonic water. Actually, apparently that a little bit just before you go to sleep really, really helps with the restless leg syndrome, because the quinine helps. Look into it. I've thought about this a while. My heart rate doing well. Is there an equation of some sort to know what your maximum heart rate should be? My resting heart rate has improved, and I kind of get it to double its resting heart rate when I do HIIT.
That was good. There is an equation for max heart rate.
Yeah, there is.
But I won't attempt to repeat it.
We'll pop it in.
Pop a link to it.
We'll pop a link to your maximum heart rate, how to work out what your maximum heart rate is in here. But again, just be careful on that. Be careful on that, because it's how I'd rather it be on how you feel at the end of a workout or in it. I'd rather that it be like, I'm pushing my body here, I'm pushing my body here. But you growing confidence around that as well. And I said that to this client. You grow in confidence about how hard you can push yourself. And I think it is scary for some people at the beginning. They don't know. If their heart's pumping out their chest, I'm not saying you want to be doing it to the extreme. Sarah with gin. You can have it with gin at night as well. But yeah, you want to be completely out of breath. And I'd rather that to be how you feel rather than what an equation says.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'll look into both options. Yeah, of course. Yeah, with gin, of course, absolutely. What else for restless leg syndrome?
Doesn't matter if you're well hydrated as well.
That's where it was. There was something else. Dehydration.
Yeah, dehydration can cause twitchiness.
That happens to me. So if I'm dehydrated, I find it really hard to go off to sleep. And absolutely, you're completely right. You end up getting I end up getting really twitchy.
Fine balance of being hydrated enough when you go to bed, but not so hydrated you need to get up in the night.
Time and time again.
Yeah.
Good. Is there any more questions? Yeah. No, it's good, Rihanna. I'm just reading what you said properly. Are there any more questions? Then we'll put the equation in for maximum heart rate. But just make sure that you're just going at intensity, that's all, to get into that fat burning zone. And otherwise there is a point in doing it. But just make sure you're going hard. Any more questions?
Doesn't look like it.
No. Nice quick one this morning.
Well, team, have a fabulous Sunday.
Have a fabulous...
Get out there and enjoy this nice weather.
Where'd you get this one from?
The Belsize Bagel Place.
Oh, Belsize Park Bagel Place. Our coffee machine's broken again.
It's new. It's less than a week old. I didn't break it. It just stopped.
That's the third. We've been back a week and a half.
I need another coffee as
That's
well.
the third. I know, you're fading out, aren't you? I'm full of beans this morning. I'm like Tigger. You haven't got much energy this morning,
Well,
have
you
you?
went to bed at 7:30.
So did you. You're making it sound like I went to bed on my own and I forced you. You were like, oh yeah. Oh, I had a lovely sleep. You two enjoy it and good luck, Mark. Good luck, Mark.
Enjoy it, Mark.
Amazing. Have a good one. Enjoy the sunshine. What a gorgeous day to get out there. Thanks, guys. Fab as ever. Sarah, by the way, your run was epic. Unbelievable. So, just need to quickly share this before you go. I always say, making sure you have a strong core but strong abs makes you run faster. And Sarah has shaved 17 seconds. Woo. 17 seconds on her longest ever run of 10k. 17 seconds. I'm still in shock. Here's the thing, you do this, I'm faster than James now, and that is a true story.
Not really.
It is a true story. He was always faster than I was, and I never did ab work until about 4 years ago because I thought it was so boring. I'll actually share a picture of what my abs looked like before I started bothering, and then 6 months in, and I got so much faster. My pace was so much faster. I'm so lovely to see that in action because you've been doing 3 ab sessions a week for about 7 months now, and look at that. Yay! Amazing. It's these little things, but they're massive. Okay, sending you so much love.
Have a fab Sunday today.
Victoria said, thanks guys. Mwah. Thank you. And we'll see you this time next week. Mwah.